Coach, we've got to start off by talking about this facility in general. I mean, it's so gorgeous just being in it and looking around it. When it got renovated back in 2005, was this the hope for it to look like this?
No doubt about it. I think that was the dream for Coach McDonald, no doubt about it. And hey, I was super excited just to be able to have, a state-of-the-art facility, to say the least. And John McDonald Field is, nationally renowned. We're very blessed to have the Tyson Indoor Center. You can go anywhere in the world and people will talk about, oh, Tyson Indoor. Well, that same reputation is now starting to be gained with the John McDonald Outdoor Facility, especially with the new finish of the new building.
What about this facility would stand out among a crowd? You talk about it being unique amongst those in the United States. What about it is so unique?
Well, I think the idea that, one, it has covered stands, so a lot of your audience has a place to be protected. That was something that Coach McDonald stole from the University of Oregon, the infamous Hayward Field. Most tracks don't have that. You are in the sun or you're in the rain, whatever it happens to be. Also, the intimacy that the crowd is literally right on the edge of the outside lane. So there's nothing blocking your view. It's a situation where you have great view, great surface. This is a Mondo surface from Italy. They're known as the fastest tracks in the world. They do all the Olympic facilities, many of the World Championship facilities. So again, it's a state-of-the-art facility. It's also what they call a level 1 IAAF. It ranks tracks by how sophisticated they are. There's only 2 in the United States right now, New York's Icon Stadium and John McDonald Field. So again, we're in the lap of luxury when it comes to this facility.
You truly are. Let's talk about your vision and John's vision. I mean, let's go back to years and years ago when you guys were like, this is what we want to do with this facility. What were the initial conversations like, and what were both of you hoping to see this facility do?
Well, I think it was an arduous, long process, because the track that I originally inherited when I arrived, and John had for many, many years, was okay, maybe a step up from a good high school track. And he always had this vision and desire, hey, the caliber of athlete that we bring, the winning success of championships in track and field and cross country, why can't we have a similar facility that warrants it? So, there was always a dream. There was always lots of sketches and ideas. We could do this and we could do that. So finally, Coach Broyles approved it and found the resources to put it together. And that was phase 1. Phase 2 is the Franco Mara building, which helped block the wind a little bit from the south, and kind of made it an enclosed venue. And so, again, is there a phase 3? I'm not sure what it would be.
I'm not sure what it would be either. Do you have a favorite part of this track? We talk about what's unique and things that you like, but do you have something that...
I think the favorite is that our offices are right above, and we get to look down to see if any activity is going on. But truly, I think the reputation is the speed of performance that occurs here. When the weather is good and cooperative, there are some phenomenal times that come off this track, and that's what the athletes themselves want to have. That's what fans want to watch, is to see records be broken, people run national, international caliber performances.
I think that's incredible. It's so cool to see. Where's your office over here?
Right up there on top.
Oh, so, that's awesome.
Yeah, all our coaches,
oh, yeah.
I have offices and even a patio that addresses
that's gorgeous.
The venue itself. So when we host the NCAA Regional here in a few weeks, there's going to be a lot of envious coaches that are going to be standing or sitting out in the stands there, where we have the luxury of being right out of our office. Now, obviously, we'll be down on the field, but the idea is that we have that type of room to escape.
Let's talk about what this track has been able to do and accomplish and host here. You guys get to host the USA Track and Field Championships in a few weeks. How amazing is that this facility was picked to do that? What does that mean for Arkansas?
Well, again, I think it's the reputation of this facility, our officials group, which is outstanding, the fans that we have. So we'll host the multi-events for men and women for the USA team to qualify for the World Championships. Then we'll also host the first round of the NCAA for the west half of the United States. We have hosted already the NCAA championships years ago, and also we've hosted the regional championship. So every so many years in rotation, we're able to get picked up and utilize this facility on a very much international and national scale.
What does that do for the university itself? I mean, to put it on a scale like that, to have all these amazing athletes come here and see this facility?
Oh, well, one, everybody loves coming here. And two is the idea that the amount of great performances that have occurred here has just generated kind of word of mouth that, hey, we're going to show up in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Arkansas is synonymous with track and field. And so you can go anywhere in the world and people will call the Hogs. I'll be wearing, some jersey with the Razorback logo, and it doesn't matter if I'm in Asia or in Europe. It's amazing the people that identify Arkansas with the sport of track and field.
For the athletes to come here, I mean, it's got to be special too. We were talking about it just the other day. A lot of those track and field events, are in Oregon, like you said,
yes.
And that's tough for some of these athletes in the Midwest and in the South to travel and to go up there and do all those things up there. How much does it help being here at different tracks, and especially at Arkansas?
Well, Arkansas, one, we lived within a budget. One of the things that Oregon has taken and escalated to world renown is their brand new facility as a gift from Phil Knight, and it is phenomenal. It is going to host the World Championships. We're fortunate that we get to host a lot of great meets. Will we ever host a World Championship? Probably not. But the idea is, if we can do what's best for the collegiate scene and our collegiate athletes, hey, they're the benefactors of the support that we have and the gift that so many people contributed to make this all reality. And we are truly blessed. A lot of times I have to explain to the athletes we recruit that understand not everybody has this luxury. But what really helps me is international athletes and also athletes that transfer from other universities. They'll come in and give a perspective. Understand this is really special. Yeah. And it truly is.
It truly, truly is. On that side of the track, we talked about maybe going through another renovation. Do you think that would be a possibility if you had to renovate anything else here? What would it be?
Well, I think it would be, if there is such a thing as phase 3, I'm not sure what that would be on that list. But I think for future generations of coach and athlete that, something will come up and they'll want to go, hey, we want to keep up with the Joneses or keep this as state of the art. And if that happens and our support continues, then again, you always want to keep up with the Joneses, and there's always somebody out there trying to upgrade.
For the Arkansas fan that may not be as familiar with this facility, kind of tell me what you think they should know about it.
Well, the facility, again, is you can travel the world, and there are very few places, unless those that are hosting an Olympic Games or a true World Championship, that would find this facility to be that next tier just under those caliber of venues. But the idea is the caliber of athlete that we happen to have wearing the Arkansas jersey, men and women, and the athlete that comes to compete against Arkansas are truly some of the best in the world. And we're, if you look at our record books and so on for the facility, there's a lot of them that were Olympians or world champions and so on. And, we don't want to ever take that for granted, but I think a lot of people don't understand in the region that that's the caliber of athlete that we host here.
It's really, truly amazing. And like you said before, I mean, Arkansas, it's not just when you think about basketball or football or any of those programs, track and field, I mean, that is Arkansas. It's
to the point now, and finishing my 33rd year here, John kind of created this monster. We're contributing to it on the women's side as well. It's just kind of understood. So when you talk to radio broadcasters and so on and so forth, they go, well, football and basketball and baseball and many of the other sports are doing great. Oh yeah, and then track, they always do great. So the expectation level is incredibly high, and I hope that no one ever takes that for granted, because it took a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication to make those realities continue to occur. Again, you just never want to take things for granted.
Never. In your long career here, I'm going to use long because, there are coaches out there that have not spent as long as you have at one program. What has been so special about coaching the Razorbacks?
Well, immediate world recognition. Anywhere I've been, and I've been fortunate to travel the world, anytime I wear the Razorback gear, people that I've never met have no idea who they are. Immediate recognition about calling the Hogs or Woo Pig Suey, whatever, just making sure they know that I know, hey, we recognize you and we recognize what we're doing. Then, the administration here has always been incredibly supportive, and our fan base is incredibly supportive of what we do and the athletes. And obviously, as any coach in any sport, we want to continue to nurture that and make it grow so that the athletes, when they do compete and put out a great performance, they're appreciated as well. And that's one thing that I think as a coach, and I explain this to many of my peers, and they become envious, this is one of those unique places that really appreciates what you do each and every day as a coach. And that is definitely not the rule of thumb in this world.
No.
So we are truly blessed as we walk the track and spend time with you guys. This doesn't happen anywhere else. And I hope I can convey to our fans and to our team and to you guys that this is really, really sincerely appreciated.
Coach, I'm new to Arkansas, so you got to explain what these are, these pillars.
What's really special about the University of Arkansas is every student that has ever graduated at the university has their name etched in the sidewalks. They call those senior walks, from the very first graduate to whoever graduated this last fall. This is kind of to continue that legacy thought, is recognizing the NCAA championship teams as well as athletes that have represented their country or their own respective country at the Olympic Games or at the World Championships.
Wow.
So again, to promote that history that Arkansas recognizes is to recognize legacy. And that's something that we're really, really proud of. And one of our generous benefactors decided that would be a priority. And so each and every kiddo that is won a national or been a part of a national championship team have their name recognized, let their children and grandchildren see it. and the same holds true for international competition as well.
Wow. So these ones are for national championships,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And then these ones for Olympic recognition.
Olympic and World Championship.
Wow, that's
So
incredible.
This track and field, you know, the Olympic Games is something that obviously is a pillar of success in our sport. World Championships is as well.
That's amazing. It looks like you're running out of room there.
We'll always find more. We'll find more space, no doubt about it.
Coach, looking at this facility, you just see exactly what you said, how beautiful it is. The vision was there, and you mentioned John. I mean, what would he say if he was here to see this facility and what you've been able to accomplish with it?
Oh, he'd be so proud. This is a dream come true, and where we started to where we are now is like night and day. And we're very blessed that our administration believed in the vision and supported it. And so we get to use it each and every day. And I think there's a lot of times where we need to remind our athletes, not everybody in the United States has this type of a gift. I mean, there's a lot of countries that don't have this state-of-the-art facility. So we're super proud of it and truly blessed that we get to come and use it each and every day.